Hola y'all, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sophie and this is Shaitan Chica's scrapping space, where I record my story and work covering the space industry through journaling and scrapbooking. Today I want to introduce a special project I'm going to share for the month of December here on the channel. I'm calling it December Daily Space Edition. I didn't make up the December Daily, but I've added the space to it. So, for those of you new to the world of scrapbooking and journaling, December Daily is a special creative project that journalers and scrapbookers do, recording the month of December from the 1st to generally the 25th. Just record their daily lives and daily traditions through the holiday season. So, normally I do December Daily in a journal form, just recording what I'm doing, adding photos, what I'm seeing. But this year I decided I needed to do something a little more spacey just for this channel. And normally I record from December 1st through January 6th at the end of the Christmas season because I celebrate the entire way through. So when I was thinking about space stories to share for the channel, I was going through ideas and just thinking, well, I have plenty of space stories that have happened in my 10 years of covering. So I could just share those, or I can just share the space stories that I kind of happen organically throughout this season. But at the same time, I was also looking for a use for this gorgeous photo album that I bought this summer during the scrapbook and stamp expo that passed here through Chicago. I shared this in an earlier haul video, and I mentioned that I wanted to do something really special with it. So I've been mulling that over in my brain for the last 6 months, and I was looking at it the other day and I was like, this album is super Christmassy. The green, the stars, the moons. What if I use that for December Daily? And then I remembered a piece that I wrote. I want to say it was back in 2021. I'd just come back to Chicago, and I was missing being in the field covering space stories. So Christmas came around, and I took my husband to experience one of my favorite Chicago Christmas adventures and at MSI, the Museum of Science and Industry. And it's called Holidays Around the World, and basically they share exhibits, mostly trees, of how different nations around the world celebrate Christmas. And the trees are decorated for each country, and it's just a great way to see how different nations and different people celebrate the holidays, learn about their culture. Every ornament on the tree is just made with love and represents the people who made it. So I told my husband, like, these trees that we're seeing and these traditions that are being told through ornaments on these trees is so much like our tree. I don't know, I was just having a moment. And our tree, though, is covered with space stories through our ornaments. Every year, as we travel to different missions and to cover different stories, I always pick up ornaments or trinkets that I could turn into ornaments and put on our tree. And so our tree really has become a space tree of sorts. I also get tons of ornaments from friends and family. So yeah, our tree has just very spacey and celestial. So I thought, what better way to document our Christmas tree than a December Daily project that shares the stories on the tree. So the piece I wrote that year was a Christmas letter to my readers, and it was called Space Stories from My Christmas Tree. It's no longer live, at least that version of it, but I've decided that this is the perfect year to bring it over and put it out there again, and then to go ahead and document each of those ornaments and stories in this way creatively in my album. So I'm not sure if I'm going to stop at the 25th or if I'm going to keep going. I'm pretty sure I have more than enough ornaments and stories to tell to go all the way from the 1st of December to the 6th. So now I'm going to share the items that I have pulled to help me tell the stories in this album. It's a 12 by 12 album, so all the layouts will be 12 by 12. And I hope you join me through the Christmas season as I share space stories for my Christmas tree. Okay, as I said, this is the album I'm going to be working in. It's a Creative Memories album in 12 by 12, and this is a limited edition Harry Potter design. It's no longer available from what I understand. But yeah, this is my Christmas album. I have got my photos printed, so that's what I will be using. I have 2 space project paper pads that I pulled out. They're both from Michaels, so I don't believe they're available any longer. This one is a Christmas themed space album. I believe it came out last year or 2 years ago. It's a lot of pinks, blues, golds. It's got Christmas ornaments, stars. Yes, I'm going to use this. And then one of my favorite newer paper pads that I've bought. It's called Hang the Stars. It's also a Michaels album. Don't believe it's available any longer. I haven't seen it in a while. It's a lot more black and white, a lot more minimalistic, but I love the page designs, and I figured a lot of these went really well with the ornaments and the stories that I have to share. So those are the 2 paper pads. And then I also pulled a bunch of space themed papers that reminded me of the different ornaments that I have on my tree. And these are from all different designers, so I'm just going to flip them really quickly. Hopefully there's not too much glare in the camera. I believe there are 2. Oh, no, each one is different. These are obviously all from the same paper pad right there. Like I said, I hope this is not providing a bunch of glare. A lot of galaxy paper, moon phases, stars hanging. Just reminds me of garland. I have star garland, of course, on my Christmas tree. A lot of these here at the end you'll probably recognize because I've recently acquired them and I just shared them in my most recent haul. Love this, very vintage Christmas. Okay, and then I pulled some Christmas stickers and thickers that I have that I felt would go really well with a lot of the stories. So I have this Santa chipboard from Cartabella. It's called Letters to Santa. It's just the one side. This one is called Christmas Cheer. It's also from Cartabella. This is from Pink Fresh. It's not a brand that I have a lot of. I think this is actually the only Pink Fresh I have. Yep, love that. This is Simple Stories Mix and Mingle. I love this vintage design. And then I pulled out these outer space stickers. I think that's all for the stickers. I have tons of other stickers that I'll probably just be pulling from as I go. I also pulled out a bunch of alpha stickers, and I have 2 sets of alpha dies that I plan on using for this project, but I'll just show them to you really quickly. Lots of silver and gold. And then when I did have red and green, I pulled those. This reminds me of snow, NASA blue. So those are the stickers and thickers. Something new I'm doing this year is using this tray that I've put together with a lot of the embellishments and chipboard and tags. And you can see I have a lot of star and space theme things, some Christmas chipboard, some space chipboard, some sprinkles for shakers and different things here. A lot of stars over here, tags, ornaments, I've got some ribbon for tags, and then packs of embellishments there. I also put together these 2 small containers that I kind of always keep on my desk with just stars and sequins. I have more put away, but I keep these here so that if I see something that I like, I go and pull out the main stash and use those. I also like to use ribbons and thread, and so I grabbed the Christmas themed and colored ribbons that I have in my collection. And then I have some new stuff that I've picked up while holiday shopping. This is some $5 ribbon from a huge roll from Walmart. This is like a magenta pink. They had a light pink, green, red, and white. I'll probably grab more before Christmas is over, but I wanted the pink for sure. I grabbed these earrings, but they're basically charms that I'm going to pull apart and use in the album. I got a lot of this PS Studio from Pop Shelf. So there were hearts, clouds, and stars. I actually got a couple packs of those. I got these packs of very tiny stars. I don't know if you can see, they have smiley faces on them. I got these flowers. I have a lot of space stories, and also this set of black alpha. So I'm going to put those with the other ones. And then these were also the PS Studio brand too. They were star paper clips. And then I believe these came from, say, Jolly Stickers. I believe these came from Walgreens. It's 3 sheets of Christmas puffy stickers. So that's what I'm going to be using to decorate my album. I really hope you enjoy hearing the stories, a little bit of travel, a little bit of what I did, and then basically how each ornament came about. So Merry Christmas, everyone.